Starting from Piazza Assunta, go along via San Paolo della Croce until you get to Piazza San Domenico with its church. The local community of Ovada had long required the church, and they called Dominican fathers to take care of the place of worship, also with the hope to avail themselves of their teaching skills. The influential Torti family, who wanted to ingratiate themselves with the population, encouraged their desire to get a good school and improve culturally. So they actively supported the project and gave start to the building, of which they offered to bear part of the expenses. The church was founded by Dominican father Giovanni Cagnasso from Taggia, and in the course of time it went through several fires and devastation caused by the passage of foreign troops. The worst damage was done during the Napoleonic period, 1797 to 1815. In 1918, restorative measures were taken in order to highlight the original structures, but throughout the night of the 26th of November 1986, a fire reduced the church to pitiful conditions. The last renovation took place in 1990. Look at the facade, which is very simple, with salients and triangular gable. A large semicircular window is above the gateway, and between the window and the door you can see a fresco portraying the Holy Virgin, the Holy Child, Saint Hyacinth and Saint Dominic. Over the architrave of the church portal there is a marble commemorative stone, which reads that in the year 1481, when Count Antonio Trotti was Lord of Ovada, the local community built the temple from the foundations. The commemorative stone is dated 1508. You can enter the church now. The interior is composed of 3 aisles and a transept. The nave is covered with a unique barrel vault, while the 2 aisles have 4 bays covered with cross vaults. The nave is covered with a unique barrel vault, while the 2 aisles have 4 bays covered with cross vaults. The nave is separated from the aisles by pillars in brick and stones, with semicircular arches on top. The presbytery is covered with a pointed cross vault with ribs in fire brick, and the apse is covered with a vault divided into sections by elegant groins in fire brick too. Go along the right aisle. In the second bay there is the altar dedicated to San Vincenzo Ferreri, a Spanish Dominican who lived in the second half of the 14th century. Above it you can see a painting by an anonymous author dating back to the 17th century, portraying a Dominican saint with a dead kid at his feet and an old man pleading for his restoration. The altar, which had once belonged to the old Ovadese parish, is a 17th century work made of polychromatic marble and has on its sides Ovada's emblem, which is a red cross in a white field. Now you can move on to the transept, where you can admire on the right the 18th century altar of the Holy Virgin of the Rosary, as well as the chapel dedicated to St. Peter from Verona, a Dominican martyr. The picture above the altar by Giovanni Battista Bisio dates back to 1618 and portrays his martyrdom at the hands of the Catharist heretics. The central altar comes from the church of Santa Maria del Castello in Genoa, as was set up here in 1690. Now go along the left aisle. The picture of the altar in the second bay depicts Saint Dominic kneeling in front of the Madonna with the Holy Infant, among group of angels. Down below you can see the village of Ovada with its walls, the Porta Genovese tower and some red-roofed houses. A few angels are carrying a ribbon on which Protector Uvade, Ovada's guardian, is written. Before leaving the church, please take some time to look around. You will notice Dominican symbols and coats of arms beside those of Saint Giuseppe Calasanzio, founder of the Piarist order, who have the church in their care nowadays.